Brought to you by The Average. Link in description. Have you ever wondered why some people stay solid under pressure while others fall apart the moment life gets heavy? What separates the ones who rise from the ones who crumble? The answer is mental strength, and today, you learn how to build a mind so strong it intimidates your challenges. Chapter 1. The Mindset Shift that changes everything. Most people go through life trying to avoid discomfort. They chase the easy path, the quick fix, the temporary escape. Then they wonder why everything feels overwhelming. But here's the truth. Life was never meant to be easy. Every person you admire was shaped by struggle, not comfort. Your mind works like a muscle. If you never push it, it stays weak. When you hide from challenge, you stay fragile. Then, when something real hits you, you break. The shift comes when you start seeing every challenge as an opportunity, every failure as training, every setback as a chance to grow stronger. The moment you understand that struggle forges you, everything changes. You become resilient. You become unshakable. Here's a quick story about the power of embracing struggle. A man once reached a point in life where he was overweight, exhausted, and stuck working a job he hated. One day he saw a documentary about Navy SEALs, and something inside him snapped awake. He wanted to change, but the obstacle was massive. He had to lose over 100 pounds in 3 months just to qualify. Instead of making excuses, he pushed himself day after day, running before dawn, training through pain, and refusing to quit. He later became one of the toughest endurance athletes in the world. His story proves something important. The limits you think you have are mostly in your head. Chapter 2. Stop doing these 3 things if you want to be mentally strong. First, stop complaining. Complaining changes nothing. It keeps you stuck where you are. Either fix the problem or accept it and move forward. That is strength. Second, stop chasing comfort. Growth only happens in discomfort. If you want to be strong, you have to place yourself in situations that stretch you. Third, stop making excuses. Excuses are the glue that keeps people trapped in the same place year after year. You always have a choice, and choosing what makes you better is how strength is built. Chapter 3. Daily habits to build mental strength. Start with cold showers. If you hate discomfort, this is exactly why you should do it. Facing something difficult first thing in the morning builds discipline. Next, train your body. Your mind and body are deeply connected. Strengthening one strengthens the other. Practice meditation. It sharpens your focus, increases your emotional control, and makes you more resilient. And most importantly, do something hard every day. Wake up earlier than you feel like. Add an extra workout. Practice a skill that challenges you. It does not matter what it is, as long as it forces you to grow. Chapter 4. How to control your emotions under pressure. Mentally strong people do not let emotions run their lives. They take control. The secret is simple. Pause before you react. When anger, stress, or fear hits, stop and breathe. That tiny pause is where your strength lives. Emotions are like waves. They rise and fall. When you let them dictate your actions, you lose control. When you pause and choose your response, you take your power back. Chapter 5. Learn to embrace failure. Failure terrifies most people, but it should not. Failure is the price of growth. Every successful person has failed more times than most people have attempted. If you failed recently, good. That means you are trying. It means you are learning. The only true failure is quitting. Chapter 6. Develop an unshakable attitude. Life is unpredictable. One moment everything feels smooth, and the next you are hit by loss, betrayal, disappointment, or a challenge you never saw coming. Mentally strong people do not collapse when that happens. They adjust. They adapt. They keep moving. Strength comes from understanding that life is 10% what happens and 90% how you respond. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control your attitude. Instead of asking why things are happening to you, ask what you can do about them. Start reframing problems as tests. Most people see obstacles as roadblocks. Strong minds see them as opportunities to prove what they are capable of. The next time a challenge hits, remind yourself that you have faced worse, and you will figure this out. Master your emotional control. When fear or frustration rises, pause long enough to think clearly. Staying calm under pressure is what separates the strong from the weak. Accept that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Hard times will come, but resisting reality only makes them heavier. When you face things as they are instead of how you wish they were, you free yourself. And finally, build a nothing can break me mindset. Remind yourself that you will not give up and you will not break. You have already survived things you once thought were impossible. You are stronger than you think. Chapter 7. The Power of Discipline over Motivation. Most people wait until they feel motivated before taking action, and that is exactly why they fail. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Discipline is what changes your life. You do not need to feel like working out to work out. You do not have to feel like waking up early to get up. You take action because it needs to be done, not because you feel inspired. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It will never come. The sooner you start, the sooner everything shifts. Set systems, not just goals. Goals point you in a direction. Systems create the daily actions that get you there. Commit to small, consistent steps and watch how far you grow in a year. Here is the bottom line. Motivation might get you started, but discipline carries you to the finish line. If you build discipline, you build a life you are proud of. So now the real question is simple. Are you going to stay where you are? Or are you ready to build a mind so strong nothing can break it? And before you click off, here's something that can help you level up a little each day. If you weren't born into opportunity and you're just trying to grow at your own pace, check out The Average, a free newsletter and community for everyday people figuring life out as they go. It breaks down money, business, career growth, AI, mindset, and productivity into simple, practical insights you can actually use. If you want to understand the world more clearly and become better than yesterday, hit the link below and join for free. I'll see you in the next video.